Oh! Oh! Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, Jesus!
It's a mort sandwich and a taco man.
Green.
And we're off.
Ooh, it's gonna feel like the
Oh, Jesus! Sweet Jesus!
Oh, don't hit the brakes on it! Ow!
Still next year. Oh, yeah. You're clear.
Holy shit, that was like a John Rambo shit.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
I think this warrants a recording.
Hey guys, Modified 666 here, and welcome to episode 7. I can't remember now. I've actually lost track of Motorsport Manager. Couple of new things. We've had an update to Motorsport Manager in the last few days with some interesting AI tweaks involved that will make things a bit more interesting. A lot of stuff has to do with in-race, so things like cut tracks, run wide corners, a balance to the number of crashes that are happening out on track, and some other goodies. So some exciting stuff. I'll put a link in the description below to the actual patch notes, so if you want to have a read yourself, you can go through. There's a bit of information there. But we're going to move on. So here we go. Now we're moving on. We are up to, coming up to round 7, so we've only got 3 more races left of the season. Still yet to find ourselves a driver, so that's proving interesting. Car conditions actually looking pretty good overall, 37% of both cars. I don't take it down to, do you have a moment to answer a question for World Motorsport Network? I certainly do. Barnaby White's agent has been telling reporters all over town that you're interested in signing his client up for next season. Is this true? Absolutely. Who wouldn't want Barnaby White in their team? I don't know who Barnaby White is. He's an interesting driver, and we may look into it one day. Not a chance. He's far below our standards. I don't know who Barnaby White is, but it'd be silly not to add the trait. So what it does is it just adds this trait here. Driver is open to discussing terms with you. For 50 weeks, it is just one of those things that as the end of the season comes along, is the game giving you hints as, hey, have you thought about signing a new driver? So let's have a look. Barnaby White. Barnaby, maybe can we search by a name? We can. Okay, that'll help. Barnaby White, 23. Wow. Damn, son. I am to the scout queue, which is actually not that long anymore, so we might want to add some more to it. I'm just going to go through, and any drivers... No, go back. I didn't do that. I said scout. What I'll do actually... Yep, that's fine. Should have thought about this first. It goes through and scout all the ones that currently don't have any form of contract or team involved around them at the moment, so that some of them can be quite valuable. And then we'll go back and we'll continue scouting. So, fingers crossed. Holy bejesus. $1 million per race? That'll kill us. 2 races, but that's quite impressive stats. Look at that. Oh man, 18-year-old Joe, what a superstar. All right, so we got some scouting to do. Hopefully we can find a driver before the end of the season. Last episode's 2 drivers we talked to decided to be the most demanding people ever. So let's hit continue. Here we go. So this is some of the new dilemmas, which got added in the new update. So, legendary fitness guru Dan Hardsmith has a slot available in his Get Fit or Die intensive exercise course. Now, between you and me, we both know that Bill Lahane could do with getting off the sofa every once in a while. Should I book him in? For $500,000 on Bill O'Hain when I'm trying to replace them, no, that sounds too expensive. Too intense. Ooh, a bit too intense. Overall, to be honest, I think it's more the fact that I don't want to pay for Bill O'Hain to have anything. Chris Cannon has been scouted. Car repairs are done. Everything in here is 100%. So at this point in the season, you'd actually want to be having a lot more custom parts built. But again, our finances are not there. So, someone Cannon, wasn't it? Scouted. Is that? Ah, there we go. Cannon. There he is. Chris Cannon. 2 with a bit half-star growth. It could be interesting. 122,000 per race currently. So, up for renegotiation at the end of this year. Actually, I wonder if we can. We can. That's just cool. How are you, mate? Wonder Kid. Approach driver. Hey, all right. We're starting to actually see drivers that are willing to talk. I would love to sign Hung, but I think he's going to be very expensive overall. Shen. She might be interested in, she's ready for talking. All right. Yes, that's what we want. My status isn't too important, so we'll go equal status. Wages are fairly important. She's on 79,000 at the moment, so we'll go for 95,000. Long contract. I am more than happy to give you a long contract, Shen. With those bonus stars that we can improve your personality and your ability, definitely. Alright, so you're going to pay out. You would prefer a nice signing on fee. Well, considering you're paying 260,000 to get out of your previous clause, I'm going to give you a signing on fee of 180,000. Bonus size isn't very important. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any bonuses for that. That looks pretty good. If it works, so she's currently a reserve. It'll give her some more money. It'll be cheaper than our current drivers. She's slightly lower stars than our current, but we will have her for 2 years, 2 and a bit years, and she's going to improve so much more. So, really excited to send off that proposal. Fingers crossed she's ready to negotiate that because I do really like Shen. Let's have another quick look through. Got the same thing. Shen's been approached. Amy McLeod. Again, another one that's coming up to the end of contract. Could be quite valuable. 2 and a bit stars worth of growth. That's that. Hong is the only other major star growth one that we have. So I am looking at Amy McLeod. I think she's quite potential. She is interested in talking to. Alright, beautiful. Alright. My status isn't too important. That's good because you're getting a reserve position. Wages are important to me. Well, this is going to be where things get wow. You're going to prove to be quite expensive, aren't you? You're definitely going to prove to be quite expensive. Let's see how you go with 146. I'm going to guess that she's going to like a short contract too. We'll see what she thinks of that. I don't mind who pays. Okay, good. I like a nice signing on fee. You're paying 330,000 your buyout, so I'm going to give you a 300,000 signing. Bonus size isn't. Okay, so she doesn't care about qualifying bonus, but she cares about her race bonus. So we'll give her a 48,000 race bonus. And let's see what she thinks of that. Oh, that's that ugly chick. Forgot about that. Oh my god. But, alright, so we'll see. We might not end up grabbing her, depending on how things pan out. Geez, I would love to sign Hong, but it's just not an option at the moment. Who else could we potentially approach? And we could... Mia could be interesting. Vanessa Silvera. I think we approached Vanessa already, and she proved to be very demanding. So, anyway, that'll do for that. We've got 2 drivers being negotiated. Let's hopefully have a better result than last time. Hit that continue button. Car repairs are complete. Moving on. Here it comes. Shen's contract proposal. What do you say? She agreed. She agreed. Oh my god. She's happy with it. She's happy with it. Offer accepted. She's ready to sign the dotted line. So we got... She's delighted with an equal status. She's neutral with her cost per race, so that's fine. She's delighted with the length. She's delighted with the buyout clause. She's unhappy with the signing on fee, but she was not so demanding as the other 2 were last time. So, booyah. Now, here comes the real question. Who do we get rid of first? I'm thinking Bill Lahane. He is costing me the most per race, although he is going to cost me $500,000 to break his contract right now. Whereas Casino will cost me $486,000 to break his contract. So this is... Lahane has been outperforming Casino. So I'm going to hit that. Wow, $633,000 in all of this. So old cost per race, $346,000. New cost per race, $295,000. That's fantastic. I'm happy with that. That is absolutely fantastic news. So, got ourselves a new driver. Finally got ourselves a new driver. So excited to have that. And Motorsport Racing Magazine. Top Chinese driver Shen Q has decided that a future in racing lies away from Eastwood Motorsport and has negotiated a move to Modified. Quiz contract with blah 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 blah. Yep, good stuff. All right, beautiful. Now this one here. Here we go. All right, so we got a. I forgot there was a off. Wonderluck has ended. We can do it again if we wanted to. I'm going to leave that be for the moment. We may get another offer in there. We got a new vote. A new vote has begun over the Global Motorsport Association. This time around, it's about spec brakes. You know what? I would like that. That'll save us some money in the long term. Spec stuff. So the way it works is that you can either have not spec stuff that you have to develop and build yourself, or the spec part is every team has the exact same stuff. So I'm more than happy to vote for that. Save some money in the end. So let's see how this pays out. 4 votes for 4 votes. And the chairman has voted for. So next season, we will not have to worry about developing our own brakes, which is fantastic news. So that's good. That'll mean not so much investment in upgrading our car next season. So let's have a look at our cost per race. $570,000 now. So still, we are chunking down that funds. Not as bad as we could have been, but we're doing alright. Anyway, let's interesting. Here we go. Ooh, she wants to go back to the negotiation table. The wages are going to kill me. This is her last chance. She's insulted. I don't want to go too much higher. Look at that. She wants... There's potential of going really high up in there. I want to save some money. Let's do this. I'm going to retract the offer. Thank you for your consideration, Amy. It's been a pleasure talking to you, but I'm sorry I can't afford to pay you what you would like. So, are there any other drivers? Actually, one thing we could do is drivers. 46,000 per race. We might be able to see if we can find a cheaper reserve, but I don't want to do it just yet. We got 153,000 to break the contract. So let's continue on for a bit. We'll keep Bill Lahane for the moment got some scouting reports coming through, so we'll give that upcoming report. Here we go. So sponsors, we've got 2 new offers. Ooh, all right. So Northern Star, 2 stars. Haha, here we go. So now we're starting to get some 2-star sponsorships. 1.2 million up front. 880,000 if we finish second or above. That's not that important. I know we're gonna not at this point anyway. But we will definitely take that. That 1.25 million will come in hugely beneficial. So that's awesome news. Scouting. Oh, no, we'll go Mal first. Alright, so factory stuff is idle, that's fine. Scouting report, we got Cora Allo. We got JD Virapol. Our reserve is filming a documentary. Alex Rogers. And we are happy with that. And now our next race report. 23 lap race with a 1.98 miles lap. 1 minute 1.982. The race should be bone dry with a 0% chance of rain. Cool. So we got soft to medium tires. Looking good. All right, let's have a look at the scouting. So, I'm trying to remember the names. Cora Allo. That's expensive. That doesn't look too promising. Alex Rogers. No growth. Alex. Sorry, bro. Hal Wilson could be interesting. Is it Calvin Griffin? No. JD Veopol. Potential in there. Again, I want to get my cost per race down, but here we go. Leontia Farah. That's actually worth approaching. Well, he is interested, I should say. So he's a bit less than our current drivers. He has 1-star growth though, but he's currently a reserve. He's currently costing 76,000, 379,000 to break his current contract. But he is interested in negotiation. So my status isn't too important. So reserve. Wages are fairly important. So that's good. Okay. So what's he on at the moment? He's on 76, so he wants... I'm going to offer him 97. It's cheaper than our current drivers. He'd like a long contract. Booyah, that's fine by me. Cool, he's going to pay out his buyout clause. He'd prefer a signing on fee. Done. So let's go with 210,000. Bonus size isn't. Okay, great. So let's see how we go with that. So send you a proposal now. Hit that continue. It's going to come in just before political opportunity. I don't want to call in a vote. Thank you very much. Okay. Here at the GMA, we've been watching Shenkyu for a while now. And we feel that she's a perfect example of the good, clean, and values that our organization represent. As a personal favour to me, would you permit us to use Shen in our upcoming media campaign? It might be a little distracting for Shen, but having Uncle Ernie owing you a favour is not something to be sniffed at. Think about it. Publicity porn? I wonder what that does. I wish I'd tell. Voting power, we get +1 and we get 500,000. If we do My Drivers Aren't Puppets, her morale will go up by 10. What is her morale at the moment? That is a really important thing because she's only a new driver. Her morale is alright. I really wonder what that publicity porn is. I'm guessing it's like a fatigue or something along those lines. But that extra $500,000, that'll come in real nice. So we're actually we're actually almost better off than we started the season in terms of finances. we've been losing almost $500,000 per race, but look at our available budget. We've done pretty well for ourselves. So, who was it that got scouted? Simone Centauri. Simone. Do I not see the name? There it is. It could have been interesting. So that's not bad. So we'll see how we've got negotiations in place at the moment as it is. Hit continue, please. So GP Championship is running their race at Singapore. There are 4 races left of the season. Rodriguez wins with Gabler. Now I do know that I said Gambler last episode and corrected myself on the second time I read his name. Anyway, let's hit that continue. And so, will you come and be my driver? Cora Allo, hated biomechanics. Barnaby White. That was that guy that was interested. Contract offer accepted. Here we go. He was. Look at that. Delighted. 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 Neutral. 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 Booyah. We will replace Bill Lahane. Save ourselves another pile of money with a driver. 687,000. That's fine. Again, but we have 2 new drivers. My God, it just feels like it's taken forever to get this. Right, so now the only thing we are looking for is a super cheap reserve. Although, to be honest, I think we will probably keep our reserve for the time being, because a Scala Lepic is alright, but I mean, I would like a better reserve. But we need to watch our finances. So, 290,000 per race now. Wow, we just chunked that down. So that's absolutely wonderful news. All right, time to travel to Phoenix. Is it? Nope. Something before that. Here we go. So we'll go with the 16th or above again. Got no parts to fit, but we have 2 new drivers. They are both dead last in the championship because they actually have no points for the season. We will keep our team's championship position. We have an oval. Do we really have an oval? What is going on? What is going on? We have an oval race. This is the most bizarre thing ever. I didn't know Motorsport Manager had this. Oh, look at these feedbacks. Oh, this is so good. Car setups. Okay. So. Ooh, here we go. This is a new feature that we can do for practice and other things. So we can do weight stripping. I haven't done this before. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That makes a huge difference. Holy Jesus. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, so what it's doing is you're taking some reliability away, but you're boosting your performance massively. Now, does it... Oh my God, it actually works for a spec. Oh my God. I'll do that. Oh, look at this. This is absolutely brilliant. So it's sort of a... risk versus reward. So you can... Reliability, you can take some reliability away and potentially have to repair those parts in practice, so that you have to, overall, you may have to take a longer pit stop in the race, but you can also gain crucial performance boosts, which will I like this. I like this a lot, especially for our status right now, where all of our parts have been 100% repaired. I'm willing to take some reliability away from them to get a bit of extra performance out of the car. I really like this. Oh, okay, so we don't want to do that. We want to do that. I like the actual specifically going through and set them all 70%. Sounds good to me. So that could be make things very interesting. Alright, so car setup. Let's go. We'll start off with Shen's car. By the looks of it, they're going to want high-speed cornering because, well, we're on an oval track. We've only got 2 corners. Technically, we've got 4, but it's 2 corners. So we want probably not that much camber, to be honest. Let's do that. It's going to want to be a fairly long gear ratio and a fairly stiff suspension. Now, this is one thing that we can do, is we can actually save setups too now for tracks. So if we stumble across a really good setup, we can save that setup and use that next time we come to that track, which is really cool. So again, we'll go for front, we'll go for longer, go for stiffer, go that way, so we'll do that. Anyway, and we'll go for medium tyres. Alright, here we go. So I'm excited for this practice session now with this set. So make sure we hit take practice. Load in. Okay, send out Shan. We're going to do race trim. We're going to go for 8 laps. And continue. And continue. Send you out. Stint. Race trim. 8 laps. And continue. Go. Alright, here we go. So, I want to watch Shan. This. It's literally just enough. Do they actually go up on the banking, or do they just stay on? No, they stay on the flat. They don't go up on the banking? That is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. This is absolutely bizarre in terms of the track. Alright, the gear ratios are just right. Low speed corners are feeling a bit off. There's no slow speed corners though. It's strange that they're not using the actual banking though. Like, that is really strange in my books. Look at that, we've already got race 1 and medium tyres 1. They're pushing on towards 2. Oh, look at this down here. There's a heat performance. So you got high, rather than just this one gradient now. We got these different markings of where the hit performance is. Alright, let's bring them both in now. Alright, so Farah made it into the pits. Cornering poor, handling good, speed good. Alright, so we need to do some work on the handling. I mean the cornering, I should say. So they want more low speed. Now I'm thinking they're going to want a bit more high speed cornering, to be honest. Because we are in high speed corners mostly. So we'll do that. The handling, we'll go slight tweak on it. The top speed, I want to keep that relatively close to where it was, but let's try that. See how that goes. Did I change tyres? I'm going to leave you on the same set of tyres as we go. So Shen will be coming in now. She's in. Oh, cornering is very poor. Ooh, she didn't like that at all. Okay. I think we'll go back a bit more towards center. Great and great for the other ones. So let's do a slight tweak on that, and then we'll see, because we may luck out and get one of them as excellent. So we want to do that. Get a bit more towards that center balance stint, and we'll go for 8 laps. Tires same time. Oh no, I'll give you a fresh set of mediums, Shen. Off you go. But look at this. We're potentially going to get level 3 unlocked. We could actually, if we can get level 3 unlocked shortly, I might bring them both in, send them out on the quali, get some quali knowledge unlocked. Yep. Alright, bringing them both in. I'm going to send them both out. Handling excellent, speed, balance excellent, cornering good. Alright, so let's do another slight tweak to the cornering. We went in the right direction though. So 95%, we're going to do that. I want to keep these handlings and everything as close to what the other ones are doing. That to keep that excellent, so that we don't lose any of those ones. But we want to do a slight tweak. Okay, so have we gone slightly the wrong way? Yes, we have. There we go. Okay, let's see how that goes. Stint, we're going to send you out on the qualifying. Tyres, we're going to send you out on some softs. Let's go have a practice of qualifying trim. This is actually really cool. We're getting a chance to get some knowledge in. Having drivers with proper feedback is just absolutely brilliant. Okay, so that was good. That was good. We went the wrong direction in terms of... We went the right direction in terms of cornering, but we went the wrong direction in terms of handling and speed balance. So, speed balance we want a bit shorter. Cornering, again, we want to go slightly more towards the center. Handling, we want to go back on the stiffer side of things. Leave that there. And let's see how... Maybe not quite that. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Okay. And you can go out and qualifying trim as well. Tyres, get some soft tyres on there and go. That's really cool. So we're going to start working on some qualifying trim. Did I send... Oh no, they're both just going out now. Yep, so now we're starting to unlock some soft tyres and qualifying trim. Let's see what we can do in... yes, we are dead last at the moment. And coming around... Cool, we moved up, we went slightly faster. And we did. We unlocked level 1 on both. Great, excellent, excellent, great, great, excellent. Nice. Beautiful. Well, practice is done and dusted. We got a good setup for the car. We have some good knowledge unlocked. Level 3 on the medium and the race trim. Level 1 on qualifying and softs. Let's do this. Alright, here we are loading into qualifying. No, why is that? That's interesting that it's... No, we don't want that. We want... Take off the medium, we want qualifying trim, soft tyres. Beautiful, so we got 5% performance increase on softs, 5% on qualifying trim. Car setups, we're not going to touch them. They are absolutely brilliant. We could find a little bit more in cornering and the handling for Farah, and maybe a little bit in cornering for Shen. but we don't need to. I think we are fine. Alright, so let's start qualifying. We will take qualifying. I'm going to send you out on tyres, softs, and send you out on tyres, on softs. Now, one thing I do remember is that there is a 0% chance of rain, so we don't have to worry about the weather. This is purely down to car performance, and we may sign that out. Nothing seems to have changed in this screen here. Alright, so the brake temps are overheated, but the tyres are perfect. Alright, they're both on their flying lap. And, oh, okay, so 40.6. Wow, we are 2.2 seconds a lap slower. We are dropping hard. We are dropping. I think we may be dead last overall. Absolutely no one is going slower than us. Well, there you go. So this is going to be in the race of strategy. Qualifying, I believe. There's going to be no point sending them out again. They're not going to go much faster, I don't think. So we might as well just... you know what, bugger it. Let's go. Get out there. Do one more lap for me. Let's see if you guys can do better. You might luck out. There's more grip on the track now, so there's potential that might help. And we'll see if you guys can improve your time. You may go a bit more in it. Not holding my breath for any super results for the first round out with you guys. Neither of you just went faster. No, you did slightly faster, so you moved up one positioning. You knocked Taylor down, so that's alright. Better than the previous. Alright, qualifying is done. We will see you guys at the green flag. And qualifying is over. As expected, we are down here at the bottom. Couldn't even make our qualifying objective, sponsor objective, so no bonus money there. Try spending less money on helicopters and jacuzzis and more on your cars. Modified 666. Bro, I don't have any helicopters or jacuzzis, so shush. And apparently they've had some interviews, but anyway, so we're focusing on next season. All right, here we go, getting ready to start the race. All right, so actually, it looks like can we? I'm wondering if it's worthwhile stripping a bit more weight out of. Interesting. So once you've stripped it out, you can't actually gain it back. You can't put that reliability back in as the sessions go along. So, all right. Well, I don't really want to go stripping too much more. I don't want to be losing time to auto pick medium tires, race trim, auto pick. No, what? Medium tires. Thank you. Because they default their tyre choice. Anyway, we're going to put on some medium tyres, some nice fresh ones. Fuel up for 19 laps. And same thing here. Alright. Both drivers are set. Driver strategy. We're going to push and high and push. And let's start this race. Most of the guys around us are all on mediums. Anyway, lights are out and we're go, go, go! Alright, here goes. The first challenge for both of our drivers as the start of the new season. New contract. Both drivers squabbling for those end positions. It's going to be a case of how much they're using up their tyres. You know what? I'm thinking right now they're shouldn't be super attacking. We want to be conserving our tyres, hoping that the guys in front of us who are majority. Oh, someone's crashed. So that's some positions up for us. That's nice. Oh wow, Shen, Jesus. What happened to Farah then? There was no team orders. One thing you can do is you can give drivers team orders. But anyway, we want to keep pushing. We want to conserve these tyres. What lap are we on? 5 of 23. How are your tyres? How are your tyres? Yes. Yes, you shall sneak into the pits. Give you a fresh set of mediums. I'm going to fuel you right up to the end. Now, actually, park conditions, any of them looking concerning? Not really at the moment. Pit strategy, alright, let's send you in. And now, so you're going to actually go on to conserving your tyres, because I want you to go quite long. Interesting to note that only Ola managed to pit and get out before Farah got past, and it seems like everyone pitted. Absolutely everyone pitted. 2 cars have crashed now though. And they put in, look at this, that's actually neat. They put in this one here on the safety car. I don't remember seeing that before. Well, Shen's up into 15th as well. The pit strategy, I'm going to stop. Farah, I'm going to hopefully keep you going for a bit, and maybe with a bit of pit strategy you can sneak in a good result. So no, we will leave you on high with your fuel. Safety car is going. Safety car's in the pit lane and we're off. Oh, he's pitted. He pitted, okay. We are leading the race. Woohoo! That's a new one, isn't it? Oh my god, look at the mugging. Look at the mugging behind us. Oh god. Oh, the horror. The horror. Oh, the horror. Jesus. Oh my god. It's absolute carnage out here. Oh, wow. Oh, that was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. So, Farah, I think this strategy will not work. It's Shen actually catching you at the moment, but we are up in 15th and 16th at the moment. A couple of cars have crashed around us. How are your tyres? Yep, okay, we need to pit now. 12 laps. No, that's fine. That's fine. Right. So, the gamble failed miserably. gamble failed miserably. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry about that. I take full responsibility of that one. I thought those tyres would last you a bit longer than they did. Oh, and there's a mistake on the tyre change too. Wow, this is just not your race, eh? Are you a lap down? You are a lap down. Not pitting under a safety car hurt majorly. That's really surprising. Anyway, Shen is actually probably coming close to burning up her tyres as well now. Let's get you in. Wow, these tyres are just not lasting at the moment. They're getting absolutely destroyed. Shen's in, actually, at the same time as a lot of people are in. Oh, someone else has crashed. Another caution out there at all? No, oh my god. Oh, wow. Multiple cars have crashed. Serious pit damage going on. So we're 14th and 16th at the moment. There's no chance of us not getting into our objective now, because the bottom 4 cars have crashed out of the race, so that's good to see. Shenny's up to P12. Farah is in 16th. More cars are pitting. If we potentially look after our tyres, a couple of my cars are looking a bit rough. That's fine by me. Hopefully, there might be a few more guys pitting. But is still the last of the cars running. Shen is actually doing a fairly good job. She's holding on to P12, getting attacked. Oh no, she's actually taking back position. Oh, they're both coming at her. So she lost a spot out of all that. Oh, she's fighting back though. She's not giving up. Go, Shen, go! Oh, P13. No. Has she finished? No, she hasn't. She's on the last lap now. Does she? Oh, she ran out of fuel. Oh no. I didn't even see that. Oops. Oh, we got a 14th and a 16th finish. What a wild race. What an absolutely wild race. I can't believe that. Anyway, Landvik gets another win. We get our sponsor objective. We get some valuable points in the bag, which is good news for us. The question will be, who are the teams that drive? Actually, one of the things to note is the crash percentage. What is the update? They balanced out so that the crashes can happen all through the race. Which is good. So it's not just only happens at the start. Anyway, we'll check our scrutineering. No risks there, I believe. Yep, perfect. Everything's fine. We've got a demoter. This driver has been demoted. 2 places of part was found to have broken the GMA. Bad. Alright. So, one lap. Shen ran out of fuel there. I mistimed that fuel, but both drivers are dead last in terms of points. That's to be expected. Arturo and Bill Lahane are still actually there in the championship, but they're now classified as free agents, so they're not part of a team that is racing in the championship. But we still keep our team's points. We've only got 2 points over Ocam. Oh my god. Anyway, glad to see Modified GT Racing doing well. Just hashtag deserved. Well, we didn't crash. That's the most important part. So we will get there in the end. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below what you're enjoying about Motorsport Manager. And I'll see you guys on the next one.